Okay, so I'm reviewing this knife. I got this off eBay. It's 20 bucks. Came out to like 22 bucks. It's a Vietnam Mac SOG knife replica. All right. So the reason why I even gave it a chance is it was sold by Rothco. Except this is an aftermarket Rothco sticker on this knife. So I don't know how Rothco it really is. Here we go. So when it came in the box. I don't know. It's definitely loose. It had a plastic covering. I pulled that off. It had a plastic thing around the knife. It comes in this sheath. There you go, with a piece of, I don't know, shoestring or something on the bottom. I'm not sure about that. Yes, you're supposed to tie that around your leg and tie this around your, put this on your belt or whatever. It's got a pretty good nylon sheath. It's stiffened up. It's got like kind of a really hard plastic rubber handle. It's got a screw down grip. I'm really liking the feel to it. It's definitely got kind of a thin buoy vibe past about 6 inches or so. Comes sharp. Supposed to be a 1050 carbon steel blade. I think that's why I bought it. I bought a lot of knives lately, and sometimes you get a knife and it really sucks because you'll get it and it's a stainless steel or something like that, and honestly, stainless steel, great bang for buck for what it is, but it's just not very durable. I mean, this doesn't feel like stainless steel. It definitely kind of got a more heavy, dense feeling. You've got a hand guard. There's no markings on it whatsoever as far as I can tell. Nothing there indicating that it is better than it is. It's sharp all the way down. It definitely blued the steel, which is a really nice effect. It still shines, but it's kind of blued. I mean, at the lower end of the tool-y knife and sword steels, the 1050 range, I'd definitely want it blued. I mean, and then still put a little oil on it because you don't want it to rust, and not getting any bend out of it. I don't know. Seems to be a pretty good knife. See if we can get a sound out of it. Sounds like a good metal. It nicks a little bit on its I don't care if I nick it a little bit. It just doesn't seem like it's a flimsy knife. I've had a lot of flimsy knives. Like Kershaw makes a wonderful stainless steel blade until you go stab it into something and it just breaks. So got a nice pommel. This thing would probably defend you. Probably take it apart. I'm not seeing any indication where it says it's 1050, but the metal looks really dull. That almost makes me want to feel like it's 1050. Either way, for 20 bucks, even if it wasn't, it's still good. But if they're gonna rock the Rothco name, I'm betting that it probably is a 1050. So 20 bucks eBay. Great knife. It's obviously a replica of a military knife, which is a really functional type of knife. I like how thin it is. I like the ability to defend myself with this kind of knife. I like the fact that I'm not going to slide forward on the blade because there is enough guard there. I'm not going past that. So honestly, it's a good knife. It's really loose in the sheath, though. And I'm not proud of that at all. So in the future, I might have to do something like maybe move this forward put a new hole, and then snap it down so it can at least lock down in the sheath. I don't like it when I'm moving around. If I'm put this on my person, I don't want it to move around while I'm walking. If you move this around, I mean, you can pull it out. The button's locked. You can put it back in, you know. Yeah, it's not going to sit perfect, but it's still moving. So it's a very generic sheath. It wasn't made to fit the knife, but I'm not really worried about the knife. I mean, the sheath. I'm worried about like whether my knife is going to defend me or not, and I think this one is. I really like its simplicity, its shape, its size. You know, it's something that I feel like, you know, I'm going to live when I walk away. Anyway, that's been my 2 cents on this SOG knife. Go ahead and leave your questions or comments. Any questions or comments are appreciated. Even if they're negative or positive, I'm not going to remove them, because I just show stuff how it is. I'm not really going to kind of sugarcoat stuff and like cut stuff out. You know, if I mess something up, fine, call me on it. It's fine. You know, I need to obviously upgrade myself in an area, and if somebody else knows more than me, feel free to share it in the comment. And you know, it's all good. Bring that shit. I'm not perfect.